Good morning. I wanted to bring to you my weekend sales. I want to pack them up with you, let you know my cost of goods, what they sold for, and how much I made. This is what's selling for me, and it might be different for you, but let's see what I sold. Okay, we're gonna start off. So dresses. I sold 3 dresses this weekend. Dress season has begun, y'all. So get them listed if you don't have them listed. So we are going to start off. This is a beautiful Judith March. It's kind of a Western flapper style fringe festival. Those are all keywords I used in this listing. Gorgeous dress. This sold for $32 on Poshmark. I am going to grab a couple things here. Excuse me while I do this. So I'm grabbing my thank you stickers. You can find these on sites like Wish and Temu and Amazon, stuff like that. I add these on the outside of my packages. And then on the inside, I do some little handwritten thank you notes. I just slip them in one of the folds of whatever it is, or in a shoe or in a hat. And when I have time, I make these up. I make a whole bunch at a time. And these are just recycled cardboard and cardstock from just different packages that I get. I try to recycle when I can. I'm a very low budget business. So, all right, so I'll set those there. Like I was saying, this Judith March dress sold for $32 on Posh. My fee was $6.40. My cost of goods was $3.25. So I made $22.35. Now this is an older item. This has been listed for over a year. I was happy to see this go. This was one of those things that I was about to just kind of write off and donate to our churchyard sale here soon, but lo and behold, its time came. I was so happy for that. So there's that one. Whoops. Okay. Next up, another dress. This is a new with tags Talbot. It's a medium petite. It's got this great stretch material, kind of a gathering at the front, elbow sleeves, cool pattern to it. This sold on Posh for $28. Cost of goods was $3.70 from my local Boys and Girls Club thrift store. It's one of my favorite. My kids call it Mom's favorite thrift store because I go there quite often. If you're a reseller, I think we all have those favorite spots that we go to. Sold for $28, cost of goods $3.70, fee of $5.60, so $18.70. Not too bad. From Arizona. Okay. Next up, this one actually is going to go first class on eBay. So this guy, switch these around, sold on eBay. This is a American Eagle extra large linen blend striped top. I believe it's slightly cropped. Maybe at waist. I think I listed as cropped, but depending on how tall you are, I guess. But has roll tab sleeves, big buttons. Gorgeous. I just listed this maybe a week ago, so linen is in. Linen. Pick it up, list it, get it out there in the world because it's popping off. So this sold on eBay. Like I said, buyer paid shipping. So sales price plus shipping equaled $24.65. And after cost of goods, fee, and then the shipping cost, I made $12.87 off American Eagle. I made $12. So, hey, that's lunch out, right? That pays for my lunch. So, I'll take it. And I am putting it in just a regular poly, or not poly, I guess. Similar to a poly. These were some from Sendle. that were free, but it's going to Hawaii, so I just wanted it to be in something like this. It's going first class. All of my other items that don't go first class go in a USPS free mailer. You can find them at USPS.com. You can have them, the shipping supplies delivered to your home. Very convenient, and hey, they're free. So there you go. Next up, we have Beta Brand. These are some orange roll cuff crop dress pants in a size large. Beta Brand has really been cooling off for me. This would go on my NOLO, my no longer pickup list. I have a few straggling pairs, but they're just sitting around right now. So sold for $28. $5.70 was my cost of goods that day at Goodwill. Fee of $5.60. Shipping discount $2.02. So I made $14.68. So after cost of goods, fees, and shipping discount, I basically made half of what they sold for. That's not including taking out for taxes. So probably not the best buy there, but I'm glad that they're gone. So sometimes you gotta just let it go. Okay. These are beautiful. These are some Free People shoes. They're called the Mirage Mule. They're kind of this woven basket leather, just slip on. They're really cool. Size 38. They're like brand new. These were $8 at my local Goodwill that day. That was before they raised their price to $9 for a pair of shoes. I know. Tell me below what your Goodwill shoe prices are, because it's getting ridiculous here. These have been sitting for a little while, so they sold on a offer to Liker for $27 on Posh, $8 cost of goods at Goodwill, $5.40 and a fee, shipping discount of $2.02, so I made $11.58. I've done well with Free People shoes, and I've had them sit for a while, so be sure to check your comps on them. Some are more popular than others, but sometimes you just never know. But these I am going to put in a padded flat rate. Some shoes I do, some shoes I don't. If it will compromise the structure and integrity of the shoe, I put them in the USPS shoebox mailer. But these I don't believe it'll hurt them, so they're just gonna go in here. Okay. Next up, to this guy. This is a Disney Snow White spirit jersey. How's that? Poison apple on the front. It is a red glitter. And then on the back, Walt Disney World in red glitter as well. So this is the signature for spirit jersey. If it has it all the way across the top of the shoulders like that. The Disney ones can do well. Again, check your comps. This has sat for a while. I had it listed like 3 times higher than what it sold for. But it was time to let it go and find a new home. So happy to see that. It sold for $52 on Posh. A lot of likers, but just nobody willing to go for it. Fee of $10.40. Cost of goods was $20. May of 2022. So it sat for quite a while. Shipping discount $2.02, so I make $19.58. Not a bad profit, but for what it is, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more. But can't win them all. Realities of reselling, right? Okay. Reality. That's what I'm about. Keeping it real here. And this is going to Florida. How appropriate for Disney. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do these. Okay. Next up, I have some Mother jeans. I don't find Mother too often. around North Texas where I shop. So these were actually from a buy-sell trade store that I drove 45 minutes to, took some stuff in. I got some other jeans and some Good American. So I don't find them in my little town, so I have to drive to places like that. But these are, I believe, the Rascal Cuff, yes. And they were a good size. They were 28, raw hem, that infamous M on the back, lighter wash, not a really thick denim. They're a lighter weight. These sold with the offer for $64 on Posh. Cost of goods was $20, so keep that in mind. But sometimes you gotta spend a little more to make a little more. I knew these would sell based on comps and just the popularity of Mother still. So I was willing to pay up, and I knew it would pay off in the end. So $20 cost of goods, fee of $12.80, shipping discount $202. In the end, I made $29.18. So I'll take it. I'll take it. Jeans, I don't mind putting in the Tyvek mailer. I think that jeans are pretty tough, and so yeah, that's what I use for those, other than the padded flat rate. Do what you will, but that's my my thoughts. Okay, this was one of my better sales this weekend. This is a new with tags Ralph Lauren. I don't know if you call this blazer or a sport coat. I'm not well versed in men's. I called it a sport coat, but I could be wrong. Don't slam me in the comments. But here it is. It is this like houndstooth wool, new with tags. It's got on the sleeve and then here. This is wool, and it does have a couple of flaws. There is on the shoulder it's wool, so a couple of tiny holes. That was noted in the listing. This still sold for $90. That was an offer that was sent to me, so I'll gladly take that. My cost of goods at my boys and girls thrift store was $307 that day, fee of $18, so I make $68.92. Y'all are having a good sales week. Next week is spring break, so we are gonna rock it out next week. Alright, going to California. Okay. Alright, we'll get these out of the way. This was a personal sale. This was just from my husband's closet. These are some Carhartt FR jeans. If you don't know what FR is, it'll say it on the tag. Well, you can see that there. But it usually has some special note, and also says just the FR. These are flame resistant or fire resistant jeans. They make all kinds of clothing. I've sold some Carhartt, Wrangler, Carhartt. I think Dickies has it. I think there's a couple other brands, some generics as well. But some of your oil and gas workers, construction workers, pipeliners, utility workers have to wear these for protection. And these cost more than normal clothes. So these would normally, if they were not FR, would be $80 to $100. But being FR, these are $150 to like $175. So if you see the FR, definitely look them up, because they would be, they'll sell for more. And I actually just sold a Carhartt big puffy zip up duck coat. It had a company logo, just sold for like $200, and I think I paid $10. So that definitely is something to be on the lookout for. So I just wanted to make note of that, even though this is a personal sale. I just wanted to bring that up if you hadn't heard of that. Okay, I'm gonna get out some boxes, excuse me, for the rest of these items. So this is the USPS shoebox. I like this size, it's handy. And it works for all shoes. So this is Allegria. I don't know if you can see that. They have this little butterfly on the side here. They're kind of these orthopedic shoes, pretty popular. These ones have Velcro. Summer's coming. I knew to pick these up. They've sat for just a little bit, but with the spring, people getting out, enjoying the sunshine, I knew these would sell. These are a 42, so they are a great size, bigger size, great condition. All the stones are here on the front, hardly worn. So these sold on Posh for 32. Stick my little hanky in there. 32. Cost of goods $3 that day. Fee of $6.40. Shipping discount $2.02. So I made $20.58. So $20 bill right there. Can't go wrong. That brand consistently sells for me. It's like Keen. It just, I mean, you pick it up and it's gone. Like, you pick it up and it's $10, $20, $30. I mean, just, it's a given that it's going to sell. So, definitely be on the lookout for that brand. All right, we've got some little equestrian riding boots. So we are gonna go with this regional rate A box. I heard they were doing away with these boxes. Let me know what you've heard about that. This is like the little rectangle ones. I really like these ones. Very convenient for some of these smaller pairs of shoes or sandals that smaller sizes they fit in here. That way they can fit in a mailbox a little easier than the big old shoebox. So here it is. These were a size 2 youth. Sold for $24 on Posh via an offer. Cost of goods was $2.73 that day. Fee of $4.80. Shipping discount $2.02. So I made $14.45. Equestrian items are popular, especially getting into springtime, summertime. That stuff's expensive. It is expensive. I live in Texas, so lots of horse stuff around here, horse people, ranches, riding lessons, all that's going on right now. So I like to pick that stuff up. So be on the lookout for equestrian items. There's special equestrian pants, boots, helmet, sometimes some shirt brands. If it looks kind of different, sportswear, look it up because it could be something good. Okay, a couple more thank you stickers here. Okay, next up I have a Coach wallet. This was from a Coach ThredUp box, rescue box. This actually, where is it? No, it's here. I think it's in the zipper pocket here. Yep. So this came up in a Coach ThredUp rescue box. It came with the tag in one of the pockets. MSRP is $248. As we all know, that's never what it resells for. But so I put new with tag with an asterisk and noted it because there is a spot on here, but it's not, I mean, outrageous, but technically has the tag. But I mean, what would you do in that situation? That was always just, what do you do? So I'm going to put this little guy in one of these boxes. I don't use these little USPS boxes very often, but for something like this, you could put it in a padded flat rate. That would be fine and appropriate, but I think I'm gonna go this route today. So I'm just gonna slip my little thank you note right there, snap it shut, put it on there, get it in the box. And then there is these adhesive strips on the boxes. I don't always trust those. Do you trust those? So when I order my supplies, I order a roll of these USPS priority stickers. They're free as well. So I like to just kind of reinforce that with some of these stickers. It helps save on tape, and then it also helps just give peace of mind that it's going to make it there and not pop open, because we all know how gentle USPS can be with our packages, right? So, okay, there's that. All right, this one we are going to do in a square box. So this is the cubic mailing box from USPS. I like to use these for hats, baseball caps specifically. And bras also. If you have a bra that has the, it's not a soft cup, that it's more of a formed cup, I like to use these boxes when you have the order on Posh. It helps keep the shape. And then also, let me find it real quick. Here we go. Sorry about that. I like to save these little air pouches. So when you have a hat, you can stick the little air pouch under and try to help keep its shape. In my brain, it helps, but so this is a Carhartt baseball hat. I've had it for a little while. Sold for $10 on Posh via an offer. Cost of goods was $2.79. My fee was $2.95. I believe anything under $12 is a $2.95 fee, flat, no matter what. So I made $4.26. But again, it didn't cost me much, didn't take up much space to store, sat for a little while, probably not the best buy, but hey, $4.26 I didn't have before. So we're gonna put it in the box there. Well, thank you note. Get it out the door. That's the goal, right? Yes, sirree. So I don't know, that's how I package a hat. I like to do more than just clothes and shoes. I venture out every now and again to the accessories and hard goods sections. Just keeps life fun. So, okay, a couple more and then we will be done. This guy was so cool. I thought I could see this on a beach somewhere, like with a beautiful white cover-up, swimsuit cover-up. This is a straw fedora from Roxy. It is a small medium, has this neat woven hat band. I could just see this coming up for summer. So, goodbye, sold quickly. Let's see, what are we gonna package you in? Because I don't want to smush this part. I did this on purpose so y'all could witness how to package a hat like this, because a lot of people are scared to pick them up just based on shipping, because that can be hard. So we're going to try this, the regional rate B. Yes, I think this will work. Being on Posh, you can use any of these boxes. Now, I try to typically make it as compact as possible, but with these hats, you gotta just use what's most appropriate. Sometimes you have to Frankenbox to where you have to, make your own to make it work, but I think it's just so important to, that'll work. For customer service and to protect the product, you have to just take the time and make it work. But let me get another puff for this one. I actually am going to use some bubble wrap. Stuff it in there. Got my little thank you. It's going to go there we go. Easy as that. Don't be scared of these odd shaped items. Okay, so breakdown on this guy. This Roxy hat sold for $20 on Posh. I believe that was an offer sent to me. Cost of goods was $5.68 from Goodwill that day. Normally it would have been like $2.79 for a bin item, but I had some other things that cost more, so this was my average cost of goods. $4 fee. I didn't give a shipping discount because they sent me the offer, so I made $10.32. So again, not the biggest sale, but hey, this is still lunch money, so we'll take it. Okay, last one to package up. So this one has a little bit of a story. This is, I think, my second time finding Farm Rio. So I found a Adidas Farm Rio collab track jacket, and it was new with tags, Goodwill, sold really well, sat for a while, but sold good. This was at a buy sell trade store, and I don't think they knew what they had. I did a YouTube short on this, I believe, but this is so pretty, so pretty. Let me get it straightened out here. Look at this. Look at this. It is a maxi, and it has these gorgeous crochet little white things. You see them there? All the way down. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. The stock photo is gorgeous as well. And so this sold for $80 on Posh after much back and forth with this woman. She kept countering, and I kept countering, and finally I was like, oh, I need this sale, so we're gonna just settle for $80. I put my cost of goods down as $18 for that day. It was about half that, but I bought some other things, some shoes that were a bit more, so brought that cost of goods up. But $16 fee, so I made $46 on this dress. I'll take it. That's awesome in my opinion. So I love it. It is gorgeous. I was happy to list it. I was excited. I love finding things like that. It just makes you excited about what you do. Brings joy to your everyday. So this is going to Florida. Camille in Florida. Thank you. You're a tough negotiator, but I appreciate it. You will be gorgeous in this dress. So that is all of my sales for this weekend. I hope you have a great week, and I will see you very soon. I'm working up some more content to come this way, so be sure to like, subscribe, and comment. I mean, tell me what your sales are like. Have you sold any of these brands? What are you selling these days? Let me know. Help us all out. Give us all some tips, and